Hello and welcome to my channel. Today is all about the eyebrows. As you can see, I have done almost nothing to my makeup. I did only my base and some mascara because I want to show you how to achieve the bushy eyebrows that are going to last you the entire day. I find this technique to be really friendly, like beginner friendly, and it's not difficult to create some hair-like strokes if you are going to use a brush that is really thin. Today I used the brush from Inglot. This is for eyeliner, but I also like the 7B from Anastasia. Before we start, I like to explain a few things. Your eyebrows are never going to be 100% identical, and that happens because of the bone structure that doesn't allow it. Just like you have one hand longer than the other one or your feet shorter than the other one. And it's perfectly normal. But your eyebrows should be sisters, okay? Not twins. They should look 90% identical. Also, remember the fact that the beginning of your eyebrow should be the lightest. Then here we have semi-shadow, if you can say it like this, and here shadow, which means that here should be the darkest part of your eyebrows. Also, before we start, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know what tutorials do you want me to film or what do you want to learn. I like to set my eyebrows first. For that I'm going to use Benefit 24-hour brow setter. For me this is the best eyebrow setter because it's going to hold your eyebrows the entire day. I'm going to explain how to use the 24-hour brow setter because this eyebrow setter has two parts. One that has bigger bristles and then shorter. First I'm going to brush my eyebrows with the bigger side, like this. Here is the trick. You have to let your eyebrows dry for like 30 seconds and then you have to brush your eyebrows with the smaller side. After 30 seconds, 20 or 30 seconds, I'm going to brush my eyebrows with the shorter side, like this. And I'm going to set my eyebrows the way I like and on the direction that the hair grows, like this. Because I want a lifting effect, I'm going to set the tail in this direction to the temple, not down. I hope you can see exactly what I'm doing, and I try to really push the eyebrows into the skin, like to be really like glued, something like this. And here is the difference between this one and this one. Now I'm going to fill in the gaps only where I need, and for that I'm going to use an eyeshadow because I want a more natural effect. The eyeshadow that I'm going to use today is Charcoal Brown from MAC, and this one has a slightly taupey shade and it's perfect for girls that have hair like me or even for blonde hair. To create the hair-like strokes, I'm going to use this one from Inglot, but I also like the 7B from Anastasia, and also I'm going to use the Fix Plus from MAC. I find this technique more beginner friendly because you have more control on your brush. But you can use also a brow pen. I like the brow microfilling pen from Benefit or the Shape and Shade brow tint from MAC. Now I'm going to spray some Fix Plus on my brush, like this. Make sure your brush is wet, but not really wet, you know, like in between. And then take some eyeshadow. And now I'm going to fill in the gaps. Like this. I don't like to put too much pressure on my brush because then I'm going to make the lines really thick, and I don't want that. I want them to be more natural. Just like here. I'm blessed with pretty thick eyebrows, but like 4-5 years ago that wasn't the case. And as you can see, the lines look really natural. And I like my eyebrows to be airy, like if that is a word, and that's why I let a few empty spots on my eyebrow. And that's it. The brush does the job for you. This one is really good from Inglot, but as I said, I also like the 7B one from Anastasia. Now I'm going to do the other eyebrow, because for me this one has more empty spots than the other one. First, I brush my eyebrow with the bigger side, and then I let the product dry for like 30 seconds, 20-30 seconds. And now I use the smaller side to really set the eyebrows, to press them on the skin like this. If you already did your base, then be very careful, because if you get product on your skin, then the makeup is going to look patchy around your eyebrows. Same technique, I spray a little Fix Plus on the back of my hand or on the brush. I just take a little eyeshadow, and I'm going to create some hair-like strokes, only where I need. And because I have empty spots here, I just do it like this, because for me this eyebrow is not so thick like the other one. If you want a lifting effect, you can achieve that by using a concealer. I like to use this one from Tarte, Shape Tape Concealer. This is really good because it's going to cover everything. So if you have few hair at the end of your eyebrows, this is going to cover them. I also like to use this brush from Bdellium Tools. The number is 714. This is going to help me also to create a few hair-like strokes by using concealer, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Also, if you want a lifting effect, then the end of your eyebrow should be a little shorter. How exactly? The beginning of your eyebrow and the end of your eyebrow should be on a straight line. If the end of your eyebrow is a little longer, then you are not going to have a lifting effect, because your eye is going to look a little sad, a little droopy. I take a small amount of concealer on my brush, and I look straight in the mirror, and I'm just going to give the illusion of a straight line here. It really does cover everything. And then I'm going to use a blending brush to blend the concealer into the skin. Now you can see the difference between my left brow and my right brow. This one is more lifted. I'm going to do the same thing with the other brow. But remember that eyebrows are sisters, okay? Not twins. They are never going to look 100% similar. And now I blend the concealer into the skin. With the same concealer and with the same brush, I'm going to create a few hair-like strokes that is going to give you a more natural effect. Just with the tip of the brush, like this. And buffing the concealer into the skin. And this is the finished look. As you can see, the effect is really natural. If you have any technique, let me know in the comments down below. I would love to know what technique do you have and how you do your eyebrows. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel and follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna put it here. I post a lot of tutorials on my IG also. Until next time, remember that you are beautiful. Bisous.